G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. We are now on episode 30. Thank you very much guys for continuing with the series and enjoying so far. Really appreciate all of your support. Make sure to leave a like down below if you have been following so far. That does really help me out with the YouTube algos. Just, you know, helps the channel get noticed a little bit more. But you know, if you're here just to, you know, lurk around and all that sort of stuff, that is fine as well. No problem with that. Just checking on our food situation, so making sure that we've got enough to consume while we go on our journeys here. We are starting to run out of a lot of foods, aren't we? So I'm just a little bit worried about that. Let's go with what we currently have. Do I want to consume deer stew at this stage, or do I want to save my deer stews for fights? I feel like we should be saving like good food for like fights and stuff like that, rather than, you know, trying to use better food just for keeping us going, if that makes sense. But perhaps maybe the Queen's Jam is something that we can start consuming on the regular, and that'll actually, you know, give us a little bit more stamina to do stuff. That's my thought process anyway, guys. But if you want to give some advice on, you know, how to manage food and, you know, which foods to sort of consume on the regular, let me know, and I might sort of consider your advice. Let's sort of think about what we're going to be doing today here. So we are going to spend most of our time today looking for resources. In the previous episode we did craft ourselves a cart, which is awesome, but we are sort of out of bronze, and we need both copper and tin if we're going to, you know, start getting some more bronze. So, we did sort of mine quite a bit around, I believe, this area here. We've got the mining portal set up there as well, but we probably want to take that mining portal down and perhaps maybe move it where the tin is, and perhaps maybe we can find some copper around this area near the tin as well. So the only problem is we're not going to be able to run back to the portal to try and take all of our ores home. So yeah, I don't know, this is a little bit of a tricky one. But anyway, let's grab the cart, and what I might do is just quickly experiment here with going through the portal with the cart. I assume that is doable, but we're about to find out. So this is going to go to the mining portal, I believe. The other thing is I would like to find various resources for food as well. Okay. So no, the cart doesn't go through. So that's a shame. We're a little bit stuck here. Can I... Okay. And can I get rid of that? Apparently not. Okay, I'm a little bit stuck here, guys. Ah, there we go. Gonna need to try and get the cart out though. What is going on? Might need to go and push it out from this side. Ah, sorry. I need to get used to the fact that I'm holding the hammer. That's why I'm not able to sort of bring the cart with us. Alright, cool. So, I've at least learnt now that we can't bring the cart with us into the portal, so that's fine. I'm probably just gonna quickly fix up the fence over here, guys, just to make sure that we are completely fenced off. Okay, cool. And yeah, so I don't know what the best strategy is, guys, so whether or not we should be going out with a cart to try and, you know, to try and get all of our ores, or is it better to use the portal and then go to, you know, copper veins and stuff like that, and then, you know, walk back. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try our luck with just, you know, going there with the cart and seeing how we go doing it that way. We need some arrows as well, don't we? So yeah, the other thing that I'm sort of scared of is running into a troll with the cart, and that might actually be quite disastrous, like, especially if the cart is full, what happens if it gets destroyed? Nice. I'm just going to backtrack a tiny little bit, go this way instead. Yeah, okay, I remember this place because we did fight a troll around here, so got a little bit of a copper vein going on there. And where's our portal? Just trying to remember. Mining portal. Here we go. Okay, a little janky. Alright, so mining portal is right here. The reason why I was looking for it is because I wanted to work on the copper vein here specifically. I didn't really want to work on any other copper vein. But more importantly, we do need tin. We do have copper at the moment in storage. Yeah, I might just put stuff away. And yeah, let's continue here. Okay, yeah, so I'm not entirely sure how a lot of other people do it, considering how far we need to travel to get certain resources. And now that I understand that the copper deposits are basically like we're scratching the surface at the moment, we can continue digging further into the ground. But what about tin? Like, is tin basically a rarer resource, or like how does that work? Now, I also need to sort of start thinking about what I want to spend my bronze on once I do get it. And considering how much bronze we're going to need and how much more of these metals we're going to need, perhaps maybe getting into a bronze pickaxe might be a wise idea at this stage. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. Probably need to head back to the cart very soon. And then the cart's going to probably be very, very heavy as well, so that's another problem. Yeah, doing things in this game is definitely not easy. Okay, we're at 299. Let's just head back to the cart very quickly. So, let's chuck our stones in there. Actually, we might as well just chuck everything in there. Okay, and now we've also got a durability issue. Yeah, okay, we're done with durability. I think what I might do is... I think we saw some kind of a hut here. I'm gonna see if we can make use of it. So if I actually build a bench right here, all we need to do next is to actually cover it, right? So just gonna see if we can do that. Nice. There we go. So I think that's a decent strategy. A lot of you guys have obviously been saying a lot about making use of the existing structures. So yeah, I figure I'll listen to you guys for once and actually make use of it. So now we should be able to continue a little bit more. So let's go. I think what we might also do is we might finish up once it gets completely dark, and we'll switch to perhaps going out there to find some tin. Now tin's going to be a lot more challenging though, so I don't know if we'll go the same direction for tin, but basically we need to find some waterways near the Black Forests. So let's actually have some of our Queen's Jam here. Didn't actually give us a lot of health at all, but gives us a lot of stamina. And I think if we stop doing stuff at night, we can then go back home and have a sleep, and then start immediately, you know, when there's light, to try and find the tin. Okay, music's sort of changed. So I'm thinking that's probably signal that it is basically night right now. Okay, we've got a tiny little bit more, but I might actually leave this just so that we know where we need to keep digging if we decide to continue working on this area. And yeah, as I said, we'll make our way back right now, and we'll start early in the morning tomorrow. These guys are probably going to start attacking our bench. Actually, we've got a neck here doing damage to our bench. There we go. Okay, so nice, there we go. So let's head back and maybe organize our storage a tiny bit before sleeping and then leaving. Another problem is, yeah, maybe repairing the repairing our cart. Let me just grab some wood. And there we go. Again, I have no idea how dangerous it is not to repair the cart, but if we can, we won't need to find out. More rain. Not great. Just means that our stamina is probably going to drain a little bit faster. Yeah, okay. I tend to get stuck on stuff as well, which is a little bit of an issue. Maybe I should be sort of clearing paths. I know I like to sort of let some of these trees grow, but I wonder if it might be a good idea to sort of place down roads. Is that a thing? So if we use the hoe, I believe there was a path like function, and perhaps maybe you can just make a road for yourself between areas of interest, and that way you could maybe traverse a little bit easier with the cart. Maybe. House looking really, really good, actually. I'm really happy with myself with the way we've set things up. We do still have the garbage pile over here to deal with as well. Could potentially sort of maybe stop and maybe fix all of this up. Actually, we can carry stuff with us for now. Let's just get the cart in. Okay, good. And while we're here, let's just sort a few things out. Trophies. Bones. Okay, we don't have space for more bones. Actually, over here we do. We've got the seeds. I think we've got a storage, like, sitting at the spare house for trees, or tree seeds. What else do we need to put away? Where are we keeping the Grey Dwarf eyes? Maybe in one of these ones? There we go. Yeah, okay, so perhaps maybe we can leave seeds out here as well. Probably not a bad idea. We didn't find any sources of food though out there, so getting a little bit worrying. Maybe what we can do is we can start sort of cooking up some necktails. That might not be a bad idea. Let's grab all this other stuff. Alright, I think we're ready for a bit of a sleep here, so... There we go. Nice. So, hopefully it's not raining by the morning. Well, I guess maybe we don't really have that much luck because it sounds like it's still raining cats and dogs out there. Oh well. Alright, so... What do we want to eat? Perhaps maybe we're going to eat our cooked deer meat first and foremost. And yeah, hopefully we find some boars or maybe some fish or something like that. But we're switching things up. So we went to get some copper before. Let's actually try and go for some tin this time. And yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this is a little bit further away, but I feel like there are more trolls around this area. So I feel like going to the tin over this side is probably a little bit easier. So let's get to it. Why do we still have stuff in here? Let's just quickly check. Oh, sorry. We have the ores in here. Okay. I completely forgot about that. Let's just split that. And I'll just quickly bring this back. Yeah, we've got so many Grey Dwarf eyes, I have no idea why. Presumably we might need them for something. According to you guys anyway, that's the case, but... yeah, I have no idea what. Let's just grab the rest of our ores there and we'll leave that. Cool. So that should make us quite a lot of copper bars, hopefully. Let's use Ichthir there, and yeah, I have no idea though if Ichthir really helps us while we're pulling the cart though. Does it make a difference? Maybe it does. Ooh, okay, we're starting to get into our fire arrows. So I think maybe next time when we are back at home, we should try to make ourselves some more flint arrows. Because I think flint arrows are probably a little bit better for fighting against, well, not really fighting, hunting. Because those things don't exactly fight back. Let's make sure we're just clearing the way a little bit. Yeah, I am starting to think that pathways are a thing here, because I'm going to have trouble remembering where I've been through before. Where are we? Okay, stones there. Let's try and get past it. Yeah, I want to probably think about putting down like a bench or two near the tin, because we're probably going to be needing to repair stuff. Yeah, in actual fact, we don't have much durability on our pickaxe right now, so it's a bit of a problem. Ow. Let's just put a sign here. Cool. Let's move on. So a bunch more thistle here. We'll pick that up. I am looking for carrots though, carrot seeds. Haven't really seen a lot of carrot seeds. Ooh, okay. Troll over there. We don't want to mess with a troll. Okay, our cart is completely upside down. Is there a way we can fix that? Okay, alright. Now then, let's see what we can do here. So I don't want to accidentally flip it. There we go. Good grief. All right. Okay, so this might be a good spot to just quickly set up a workbench. I'm not entirely sure where we can do that. Can we fit one here? We most certainly can. Let me just do something like that, and I might just tidy things up a little bit here. See if we can add a tiny bit more space. Okay, that looks good. Oh my goodness, alright. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, he's actually couple of stars. We've never seen that before, I don't think. Oh lord. Okay, we are in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna try and move them away from the tower over there. See if we can fight a little bit further away. I want to get rid of the Grey Dwarf though. There we go. Okay, so now we have only a few arrows remaining, so I need to make it count. Ow. Okay, I think we can try and fight it now. Let's let it take a couple of swings, perhaps. Ooh, okay. We almost died there. There we go. Oh, alright. That was intense. So, so far, guys, I feel like I haven't been seeing a lot of trolls. Well, I haven't ever seen a troll respawn. So I'm not entirely sure if that's a thing, and that perhaps maybe after defeating a troll, we may find that we can be pretty safe in certain areas. I mean, that's just the theory at the moment, based on what I've seen. Alright, so we were sort of working on this area a tiny bit. I wanted to sort of see if I can move the workbench inside. Yeah, something like that is not bad, I think. Hopefully that didn't take away too much structural integrity. Let's check on the workbench here. Yeah, we can definitely use it. Let's quickly repair our stuff. Alright, it's a little janky, but we'll leave it at that. Okay. Let's continue moving. We're almost there. Just need to continue further south. Okay, we've got a grey dwarf spawn point over there. Not happy about that, but I think what I might do is maybe move towards this side and we'll try and sort of circle around. Okay, yeah, let's continue. Really don't want to attract any of those grey dwarves if we can help it. Even more copper everywhere. Let's just quickly put a marker down here. I'm not seeing a lot of carrot seeds anywhere, guys. Is there a way to perhaps maybe keep carrots going? Like, if you plant carrots, like, can you get any carrot seeds from the carrots that you've grown? Like, I'm not really sure. But anyway, here we go. We've got a few more. Would like to find another batch if we can. What? Oh no. No. Did we also lose some of our stuff as a result? Oh no, okay. Wow, that is painful. Oh no, okay, here's some more cargo. Okay. Jeez. I'm gonna mark down where our cargo is. We're gonna need to return with the cart. We could probably gather some tin right now. That's not it. Any sources of tin over here? Actually, there's a cave over there. Interesting. How do I just like grab a perch? It's not really letting me grab it. Okay, it has to be further out of the water, it seems. So if we push it out of the water, we can essentially grab them when they're out of the water. I'm not seeing a lot of tin anywhere, though. Are we in the right spot? We should be. Unless we've already mined out the area for tin. Ah, here we go. Here's some tin deposits. Okay. Let's just gather a little bit of it. I don't suppose there would be more tin if we continue digging. Maybe not. Alright, are we ready to go back? I feel like I want to try and find a tiny bit more if we can. Here we go. Alright, getting very close. So yeah, oh, actually, we need a little bit more space for this. Let's drop stones. Okay. Anything else we can drop? What about that? No, that's not really giving us what we need. We could drop some wood. I'm gonna drop 5 pieces of wood. Maybe that might do it. Okay. Happy with that. That's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to run all the way back, and obviously we need to craft the cart once more, and yeah. So I'm sort of thinking here, guys, whether or not the cart is worthwhile for ores, considering how far away it is to get these ores. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Am I sort of doing it wrong? Or is it because perhaps maybe we haven't really set up some pathways to try and get here? Actually, let's just take a quick look at that. Yeah, here. See, we can make pathways, right? So I assume, you know, we could start doing that along the way. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll do that right now. Maybe it's better if we sort of do it when we've got the cart with us. That way we can sort of start working on making the path for the cart, and then sort of making sure that it can actually traverse through. Let's use Ichthir here and see if we can try and run all the way home pretty quickly. We've got to remember where we can stop to try and repair the cart as well. So we sort of need to think about pit stops almost. Which I suppose is not a bad thing. Because then we might be able to sort of think about setting up like campfires and stuff like that. Maybe even cooking stations that are away from home. That way we can continue eating even though, you know, we're far away from home. Just trying to see if we can find some more carrots while we're out here. More copper. There we go, some more carrots right here. Just gonna quickly grab that. I wonder if the carrot seeds respawn as well, because that'd be a little bit of a worry if we weren't able to get more carrots. Okay, we've got a little bit of extra boar meat there. Exactly what we wanted. Definitely need a whole bunch more though. Alright, that is a very, very long way to get back home. For some tin. Yeah, sort of trying to think about this again, guys. Perhaps maybe it is a better idea to try and go back here for tin. Maybe we should just fight off some of those trolls and clear a path, so to speak. Sorry. Let's just go around this side. So, first order of things is, let's just drop off all of our tin. Do we want to start making the bars? We could. Although there's no real urgency for that right now. Just want to drop off a few things while we can. Cook up this boar. Got some fish that we can cook up. What's that? Perch. Yeah, why can't we put that in there? Oh, there's different quality of these things as well. Okay, that's why. Is it better to just like cook these things right now? Okay, we got quite a lot of, like, fish meat here. Oh, well done. Made coals instead. Bloody hell. We'll keep the boar meat, but we've also got the neck tails, in case we need to eat a little bit more. Would like to store these berries if we can. Maybe I'll just quickly split this. So we can put carrots in as well right now. Here we go, carrot seeds. So I forget how we actually plant these. So... oh yes, apologies, we need this. But we did say sort of carrot seeds before. Sorry guys, I've sort of forgotten. Ah, here we go. That's what we need to do. Right click. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the same thing as before. So we'll just do something like that, and they sort of need a little bit of space. Cool. Alright. Let's put the tools back because we don't really need it right now. Okay, looking good. Let's put that there. Thistle, again, I still don't know how we're going to use thistle just yet. Okay, and let's see if we can recraft our cart. Yeah, okay, so it just needs wood and the nails. So a good thing is it gives you the nails back, basically. So thank goodness for that. So let's put this back down. Nice. Alright. While we're here, let's just repair stuff. And let's also repair all of our other tools. Okay. And I think we should set out to retrieve all of our stuff. If we can actually get there and survive. We don't have a lot of food on us though, so that's a little bit of a worry. Yeah. Let's hope that that'll actually keep us going for a little bit. But my aim is really just to make it out to that tin deposit area with the cart. This time, hopefully we won't destroy the cart in the process. I will stop at the tower to repair the cart when we can. Because yeah, even just like traversing here, I do realize that the cart is actually taking a little bit of damage here and there. So yeah, not ideal. Crap. I'm turning around, guys. I've just realized that I did say that we wanted to make some arrows. Because we don't have any more arrows. We've only got 6 fire arrows left. And once we run out, we might be in trouble. Especially if we come across another troll. So I think we just need like flint and feathers. So let's just see if that does the trick. So, okay, wood arrows we could just literally make from wood, but we'll get some flint arrows. That'll do a little bit of extra damage, I believe. And yeah, that's another 40 arrows right there. Okay, yeah, we need a little bit more wood to make some more, but that's okay. We won't worry too much about that. I'll probably put the flint and the feathers away though. Okay. Back to it. Again, we're probably not starting at an ideal time because it's completely daytime right now, and it would be better if we were sort of having a sleep and then starting again at like early morning. That's alright. Worst case scenario is there'll be trolls, and we'll have enough arrows to deal with those trolls this time around. Do I want to Parthen? Like, is this the way? Perhaps maybe it is, like, slowly but surely. And that way we sort of know where we've gone through before. Alright, the only problem with doing it that way is it is taking heaps longer. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a structure here. Might actually be a good idea to stop and sort of have this be like a little bit of an outpost for us as well. Hey, stop it. There we go. Alright. So let's check out the inside here. Yeah, definitely. So let's go and place down just a workbench over here, I reckon. That should do fine. And with that, we should be able to... Needs a roof. But we have a roof. What are we talking about? Crafting station needs a roof. Is it because this is completely open? Because if that's the case, then, you know, we can fix that. Oh, and we've run out of wood. Jeez, alright, There's a little bit more wood. Let's see if that's enough though. Because, you know, I don't want to have to sort of spend too much over here. Okay, yeah. So that works. I think we could probably come back here and sort of make it look a little bit nicer at some point, but let's just very quickly repair the cart. And really that's what a lot of these pit stops are going to be used for. So let's actually remove the X from that marker, and at least that way we know that this is sort of a spot that we can stop at to repair stuff. We do want to continue making pathways though. Yeah, just trying to think of the best way to get there. I think maybe through here. As much as we can, perhaps maybe we should try and stick to the meadows. Seems to be a good strategy. Alright. Yeah, very long process here. I feel like we've gotten a little bit further away from the meadow area. I feel like maybe perhaps we could have gone through here instead, but anyway. We're gonna have to sort of cut through that way. Oh lord, okay. No. Oh, okay. This is definitely what I've dreaded. We've actually got another workbench sitting in there. Alright. So, we're gonna have to wrap up this episode by fighting this troll. I think as soon as we're done with this troll, we'll call it an episode. Probably doesn't help that we haven't eaten anything. There we go. Feeling a little bit safer now. Just a tiny little bit. Ow. Okay, I think we can give this guy a whack. Ah, alright. I am definitely feeling a lot more relaxed now. Okay. The only problem is I tend to sort of lose orientation after fighting one of those trolls. Okay, so there's the little hut. So I think what we'll do is we'll just quickly well, we'll get rid of these necks and we'll quickly bring our cart back a little bit and just see if we can repair it. There we go. Alright, and should we set up a campfire or something like that here? Do we even have what is required? No, we need stones for that. Bloody hell. Things are totally working out well for us. Alright, I think this is a good place to take a little bit of a break though, guys. I think we're sort of on to what we need to do. We have sort of started setting up pathways, but obviously there's still a long way to go to get there. And yeah, perhaps maybe that's sort of a thing that we need to start thinking about, like putting more pathways through sort of safer or relatively safer areas, particularly ones that don't go up and down mountains and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, gonna call it here. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.